Hi guys, today I'm going to do a review on my 1984 895 Versatile tractor. This has been my main field tractor. I use it for pulling the air seeder. I was using it for pulling a Case IH Concord 3010 with a 2300 Case IH air cart behind it. And that one did not have the hydraulic motor on the back of it. This tractor's hydraulics were enough to run it. So yeah, the tillage piece of equipment that is 30 feet wide, and then it's got 10-inch spacing. And those with that 10-inch spacing, I have 36 shanks on it. So it's like pulling a 36-foot air seeder. And then the air cart behind that is 230 bushels. And then I was also pulling like a 1,650 gallon anhydrous tank behind it. So the tractor, I think it weighs about 30,000 pounds. And I did have to lift up a little bit on on the hills, just to get up it, because the tractor is pretty light. It doesn't have weights on it. It does have chloride in the tires, but yeah. And this tractor is 310 horsepower, and it's got a Cummins diesel engine in it. I believe it's the 855 Cummins in here. So, and let's see here. Yeah, it says 310 on it. And yep, it says 855 Cummins here. So the name tag on the side. And I forgot how many years these were made. Growing up, you always saw the orange and black ones. This here is the Chianti Striper, kind of the pink one. I believe they made it for 2 or 3 years. So this is an 84. They might have made it in 85, and then in like 1986 they went to that new body style, which is more like a Case IH Steiger. So, but yeah, this one here has the really wide metric tires on it, flotation tires. They're 650 by 65 R38s, and these here are, and then they're XM108. So it's for metric. These here are Michelin, and they got really good tread on them. Like I said, these are very wide, so they got pretty good lighting on here. Got those lights there. You got your air cleaner there. Let's see what else underneath here. Okay, here's your radiator for adding coolant to this tractor. You got some signal lights or flasher lights up there. Not too much else here on the top. And then I added, I think the 2 round ones, they might have been factory, but I'm pretty sure I added the 2 middle ones. I wanted to get as much lighting on this tractor as possible. Pretty good sized alternator on it because it is a semi-engine. Then here's, unscrew this one here to add your engine oil, 1540 I've been running. Unscrew the other one, that's your engine oil dipstick. And then on the back side of the engine, right by the firewall, is where you're supposed to add your engine block heater, because this tractor is very cold-blooded. When you try to start it up for the year, it's got to be at least 60 degrees or else you will not get this thing running, even with brand new batteries in it. So I bought the engine block heater from Case IH, and they I broke a snap-on half-inch ratchet with like a 10-foot cheater pipe on it. So that was before I owned a torch. I'm sure if I would have heated it up with a torch, I probably could have got it off. Got another headlight here. Your planetaries. I've heard about people flipping the planetaries to make them last longer, but I was just always by myself. I never had a big family to help with that. I know on the rear wheel seals on this tractor, on the insides, they did leak. And here it says 895 Series 3. And then I got added headlight up there, better lighting. And then you got your big diesel tank here. And I believe they're connected on this tractor, so diesel tank on each side. And let's see here, the articulation area here we got. More headlights on the rear fender there. Pretty good size drawbar on here. And a clip here to hold your pin in so it doesn't fly out. And then this tractor does have 4 hydraulics on it from the factory. No PTO and no 3-point on this tractor. And then it's got these 2 hydraulics here. And then that one there is your case drain for your air seeder. And what these 2 hydraulics here are for, they're your 5th hydraulics. So actually this tractor has 5 hydraulics on the back firewall. There's a button that you pull out, and that's where you hook up your fan, your hydraulic fan on your air seeder too. And it works good. You just go ahead and you turn it in, and it increases the RPM on that hydraulic motor to give you more fan speed. And then here are the wheel seals. These are the 2 that were leaking, this one here and this one here. So at the beginning of every planting season, I would always add oil to them. I think it's like 85-140. It's kind of an odd weight oil. A couple more headlights and the flasher on there. So really wide tires. And then that's where you add your oil. There, you pull out that plug. You got your ladder here to get up there. And here is where your dipstick is for checking your hydraulic oil and also adding your engine oil. And then you have 2 battery boxes. This uses the giant suitcase batteries, so they are pretty darn expensive, but they last a long time. And then your hydraulic remotes, that's where the valve body is from. And then here's the other fuel tank to fill it up. But like I said, I'm pretty sure they're connected together. And then like I said, that's your air cleaner. And then we'll go up inside the tractor here. This tractor here, when I bought it, it came with the air ride seat. I got a farming a few years ago, so the cab liner's starting to fall down and everything. And then this tractor here, it does have a Murphy switch in it. And that is right here on the left side of the steering column. You have to hold that in, and then you have to, and then your key is there, you crank, and it should fire right up. But you got to hold that Murphy switch over here in for however long it takes for the tractor to build up air pressure, else it'll shut off it'll kill the engine. So it could be anywhere from 10 seconds to 30 seconds. Here is your park brake here. Just go ahead and pull it back to engage it, and then push it forward to disengage it. Let's see here. We got our light switch there. Your rear locks and differential locks. But I think that I don't think those work. Those are actually wired in as the auxiliary headlights for this tractor here. So, and then my tractor here, it has 9,600 hours there. And then up there's your speedometer and tachometer. Then you got your engine coolant temp here and your engine oil pressure here. And let's see here. Okay. Right. I'm trying to think here. Okay. There is a metal wire somewhere inside of here. It would be this one here, right here. Well, when your engine starts overheating or heating up during the spraying here, goes up to 210. With mine, as long as it was below 6 degrees, I was good. But once it would hit the 210 mark, which is probably normal operating temperature of the thermostat in here, it would touch there and it would ground out with the Murphy switch, and it would kill the engine. And I talked to the Case IH dealer about it. At first, they thought my front drive belt was slipping or whatever, so I replaced that. And it was good for a little while, but then the problem came back. And I think it's linked to this here. So they just had me, after I start the engine, I go ahead and even before I start the engine, I go ahead and I turn in a screw on the side of on the inside of the fuel pump on it, right between the fuel pump and the engine. It's pretty hot in there. And sometimes to kill the engine, I have to go and screw that out too. So I just have to keep an eye on the oil pressure because the person could blow up the engine. And then here is your 4-speed shifter. It's just like a stick shift pickup here. So you got, here is the shift pattern for it. So you got reverse, third, second, and first. And then here is your throttle, and then you push it up to speed up, and then here is your range here, which this tractor has. Yeah, it doesn't even say on it. It's either 3 or 4 ranges here. And then it does have a decelerator pedal. Press that in and it lowers your RPMs.